Yo, it's UKnoSmooth. We here with Detroit Rap News, and this is my OnThaFlo interview.
It is Detroit Rap News, the milkman himself. I'm here with UKnoSmooth, block behind the camera. You got a seat back there, looking like a car. I'm talking this shit, gang.
Real gang shit, you feel me? Posted up, UKnoSmooth, you ain't know it before you know it now. Here with my security, you feel what I'm saying?
Music is real simple.
Feel me? All my niggas rap, feel me? Can't fuck with none of them.
Like that. So for the people who don't know, where you from in Michigan? Like, from the city? What's your background?
Shit, I come from 7 Mile area, Detroit, from the west side. I damn near grew up there my whole life for real. Other than like, when it came from when I was younger and shit, I ended up having to move on some shit, but I damn near grew up around the 7 Mile area.
Okay. Shout out to 7 Mile, man. There's a lot of legends on 7 Mile, man. I'm glad you said what up.
Hell yeah.
So, how was it growing up on 7 Mile for you?
So shit, when I was younger and shit, I damn near stayed with my dukes and shit, so it was way different. So being on the 7 Mile area with my pops, it was definitely more rough for me growing up because I had to figure out a lot of shit quick because I thought I knew everything as a youngin' for real. When I grew up, that shit hit me like that. Everything switched for me.
Right. So what's your age?
Shit,
Still
I'm
look kind of young and shit.
I'm 21 right now, but you feel me? Growing up, it felt like I grew up fast for real. Like when I was down there like 18, it felt like I was 21.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
you already did it before type shit, doing shit motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah.
Not old as hell, man.
At 18, I was paying bills type shit, feel me, cars, cribs, everything. I was doing that shit at 18. So it's like,
That's fire, bro.
hell yeah.
So how did you get into music?
So this music shit was an outlet for me because my dudes got locked up when I was about 16. So when I started making music, it was a way to express myself through like the shit that I was going through. So I was like sort of forced to move with my pops. I ain't really had my pops in my life when I was younger, so you feel me? I ain't even had nobody to vent to. So my sister was gone and shit, they ended up moving away and shit, so it was just me. At that time, I started like putting all this shit on paper. Damn near the shit was sounding like rap music, so in a sense, I just started damn near doing it. Ever since my first song, and I heard it, I let my dukes hear it through the phone, and she started crying and shit. She was like, it sounds like you've been doing this, and ever since then, I just started really doing that shit.
We're gonna post that right here. So what was your mom's? Who you seen personally for
My mom, she was on some shit where like, the thing about my mom, she was always straight. Like she had everything she needed. She was just running around with somebody that really got her in trouble for real. Like meeting the wrong person can like sort of fuck you up in a sense when you care about somebody. So I feel like you got somebody in your life trying to like get you to do the wrong shit, you be influenced by that, and then they got her locked up. So
yeah, that's why you gotta stay around positive people who motivated you and like-minded like you.
hell yeah.
So, how long you been rapping, like, in the whole, like, when you take it serious? When did you start taking it serious?
I say, because I like to say I was rapping for about 2 years, but I really like to say a year and a half because I was testing the waters for about a half a year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get my shit together, my distro kit set up, get myself verified on Google, and have it to where I can like pass my shit and stuff like that. So that whole half a year, I was just testing the waters, but definitely about a year and a half, I've been rapping. Going with that shit for real.
I gotta get my badass son, man. You don't stop me, you ain't gotta stop it. Alright. So, with that being said, any big features that you done work with from the city? I ain't really see too many features that I can like name on, but any like unreleased?
Yeah, I say this the thing, like my sound is more of like a melodic sound. So when I try to do like features and stuff, I be wanting to do stuff that makes sense. Like I be feeling like if I do a feature with certain people that don't really got that same avenue I'm working towards, it won't even make sense for me. So, but I got some features on the way from like some big people, but it might not be out like the city, like some mainstream people. You get what I'm saying? Like something like that.
You piss him off, you might make some Detroit style.
You feel me? But the thing is though, I'm like the most versatile rapper ever. You feel what I'm saying? So I could damn near do all of that shit. Like if it makes sense, it makes sense. Like if I fuck with somebody crab, then I do it. But if it's just on some shit where they just want to work with me and I ain't really feeling it, it's no point in working. You feel me?
So if you had an opportunity to pick one artist from the city to work with, what artist would you work with and why?
Man, that's a good fucking question. I have to say, is it one?
Yeah,
Alright. It'll probably be like Peasy. Cause I feel like Peasy was like that nigga growing up. Like that's the person I listened to like as a kid all the way until now. He's still doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga world.
Hell yeah, Peasy definitely got it. Like if I had to just choose one nigga to make a song with, I had to be Peasy.
Okay, what about one female artist from the city?
Female artist, it's gotta be like Cash Doll for real. I ain't gonna lie. If we talking like female rappers, it's gotta be Cash Doll. That's damn near like mandatory. I think so.
I'm down there gonna grow that as local.
Oh,
Hey, y'all
you know what?
Like
Hey, look, I kind of want to change my answer though, cause I forgot about Days. Like, she been on the scene, but she ain't really been popping out like for real. Like,
she back on it, dog. She back on it now.
see,
for
now
sure,
that's something that'll make sense. If I do a song with Days Low, I swear to God, that's gonna make sense. It's gonna be like the best song of the year.
Yeah, y'all cater somewhat like.
Yeah. I would definitely do a song with Days Low. If she watching it, you feel me? I need you just one time. That's it.
So what you think about the female artist that made the Pound Town song? What you think about that?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't really fucking with it. I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't know. Like shit catchy. You feel me? But it's just like it ain't that. You feel me? It ain't really that.
Females like it. They say it's that. The female says that, bro.
Females gonna love anything they feel like just gonna be some turn up shit. They don't really care about the lyrics. But me personally, when I listen to that shit, I be like, oh hell no.
It ain't your cup of tea.
Turn that shit off. You feel me? You can't play that shit in my car. That's how I feel. But
Man, you gonna find you a ratchet, we're gonna blast that shit.
I mean, yeah, if you look at like the female and shit, if a girl hop in your whip, she dinner might play that shit. You dinner just gotta ride out to that shit. You feel me? Just fuck it.
So
That
what
shit-
type of females is you into? You got a girlfriend or what's your catch like? Catch smooth out.
Shit, man, I'm tied up right now, man. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't feel me too much. But if it comes to like a female that I fuck with, it's gotta be somebody I feel like that can damn near do something for me. That ain't gotta be financially, it ain't gotta be nothing like that, but you damn near gotta do something that keep me wanting to be with you. You get what I'm saying? You gotta have something a little different than everybody else that I'm seeing. Cause the females in the city, I ain't gonna say they all the same, but in a sense it's like they all love the same shit. You feel what I'm saying? They love this shit. So in a sense I want a female that can think a little different, do a little different shit. Feel me? That's what get me. Feel me? I love that type of shit.
That's fire.
Yeah, you gotta think a little differently outside the box. Feel me? That's how I feel.
So so you still young, but I still wanna know what's your take on like rappers dissing other rappers and just putting each other names and doing all that ratchet shit.
Alright, so this my thing. I ain't gonna lie, like I got a song like that, but it be off some shit where like I was sort of expressing myself and said it, but like I never released it because I feel like that dissing people on song shit is kind of like lame to me. Like I feel like if you just saying people naming the song is kind of pointless for real. Whatever y'all got going on, it damn near should just be some shit that y'all got going on. But it ain't no point in saying a nigga name in a song. That damn near just feel me? You know who watching? Feds watching that all the time. So it's just like something happened to that man. You just said that nigga name in your song a week ago. Who do you think they coming to look for? That shit is pointless. That's why I don't like dissing dead people. That shit kind of corny to me. Feel me? Them niggas can't be here to even say shit about it, so it's kind of pointless. But
That's real shit.
let people do what they want to do, I guess. That's what y'all think cool then, shit.
If you had to tell a younger you something, what would you tell your younger self? Even though you still young.
Hell
You tell
yeah.
like a 13-year-old you.
Be patient. You know what I mean? My problem in life, me running into a bunch of obstacles and shit, came from me trying to just jump off the porch too early. Because everybody that we look at in the city be trying to say, nigga, I was doing this shit at 14, 15. That's a problem. Is because I could have easily waited. The reason at 18, I was doing a lot of shit is because I was rushing to do it. You could slow down and pace yourself. You got time. I damn near went to school at one point. You get what I'm saying? I could have still been in school maybe. You never know, but take your time with everything. Everything is a process. Shit don't happen overnight, and just be patient with yourself. That's how I feel. At 16, you got a lot of room to grow and improve, so it ain't the end of the world.
You still young. You still can go back to school. Shit, I might go back to school.
See, I went to CMU for like damn near about a year. The reason I stopped is because I was really trying to pursue this music shit. Like,
that's a university? What's that, Central?
Yeah, Central Michigan University. I went there, and then, cause you feel me, in school, even when my mom was locked up and everything, I went to a whole different school and shit. I ain't know nobody there. I could have been on
I was the college scene, like
college. See, that's a lot of aspect that people don't know. Like, my pops be trying to tell me, talk about some shit like that, like, cause it's different than what everybody else talking about. College was cool, but I went at a bad time. I went when COVID started. So like, nigga, COVID fucked up my whole little shit. I had to do classes online, couldn't go to none of the dorm rooms. We damn near was on lockdown all the time. Couldn't even learn most of the time because the teacher didn't show up because of COVID. So
you ain't getting out of the college. You ain't really get the college experience.
Hell no, I didn't get to no parties, no nothing. So my whole little shit was just locked down. So
what was your major? What was you going for?
I majored in business and marketing.
Okay, yeah.
Hell yeah, so
big brain.
Hell yeah, you gotta know something. The difference is you can rap all day, but if you don't know how to market yourself and you feel me, ain't got a business mindset, all that shit gonna come tumbling down. Feel me? It take one bad deal just for you to just be fucked up for the rest of your whole rap career. You gotta know that shit, the ins and outs of what happened. When I was doing business classes, I was doing that shit for the business. I wanted to switch to music business, you feel me? But
somebody called me a brand and marketing genius.
For real? Damn there is, bro. Like, for real. You gotta
appreciate that too.
Yeah, you gotta think the type of backing that you got. This man right here, real shit, is that embodiment of the city. Like, you feel me, and the shit that we doing. So at the end of the day, you can't really say shit from the city without mentioning this man right here. Real, gotta give you flowers while you here. Real shit.
So you recently dropped a video on my YouTube. I forgot the feature name. I have to say, give us the background on how that song came about and how the visual came in the works.
Yeah. So this is actually a crazy story. So the person I shot this video with and the song with and everything, his name Boogie. He go by it's Boogie on Instagram, but you know his YouTube, it be like 23 Vine. That's my dog, you feel me? We forever tied in. But we ended up meeting at a basketball court. I was hooping with my cousins, and the first time I seen him, we was hooping. I didn't know him, nothing like that. After that, I ended up going to
What position? You play basketball in high school?
Hell yeah. I'm telling y'all, bro, that last interview I just did, I told you I'm the best basketball rapper in the world. Nigga, like, it's nobody better than me. Cameraman smiling, you know what's up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was playing point guard and shooting guard.
Alright, go
I
back to your story.
I really got that bitch on me, you feel me? But I ain't gonna get too much into that, y'all know what's up. But we was hooping, and then he was just saying, like, tapping with me, da-da-da-da-da. We ended up seeing him at a crowd freak. Like, we didn't know he was gonna be there or nothing. He was hard to me. Like, I'm like, that shit's crazy. Ever since then, we started linking up. So the day we hit the studio, we damn near like 50 deep in the studio. I'm trying to think of some shit, some beats, but I had an image in my head for the visuals. Like, I'm like, all right, I got this. So he get in there, he like, maybe we should go back and forth. I'm like, damn near, that might work. So I say my first part of the hook. He like, god damn. He went in there, ripped his shit. And after that, we was just going back and forth every time, just coming up with lines. It was a hit, like, I ain't gonna lie. And the difference is our sound is way fucking different. Like, in the city, you hear a lot of shit that be going on. It be the same constant shit, it's repetitive. The shit that we doing, totally different lane. Like, that shit hard as hell. So after that, we met up with Magic Moments. Magic Moments, shout out to him, cause his camera work fire. But we seen him at the 313 Day event. I don't really speak too much about the 313 Day event. I wasn't really pleased with the event myself. Yeah, I know. Cause I felt like they was like really trying to hound on everybody in a sense when it was a lot of important people there. You get what I'm saying? But anywho, met him there, and then he ended up shooting our video. After that, we linked up, shot the video. It was just a classic, and I think that video damn near should do a milli. Like, not even on no cocky shit, nothing. I just believe in it that much. I believe in the sound of it. I went to one of the comments on it. It said, I ain't heard nothing this well put together in a long time from the city. And I really believe that. You get what I'm saying? I believe that.
So it's love, bro.
Hell yeah.
So I feel like we touched on a little bit of everything. I want to get your aspect on as far as like how you see the city now. Like, you probably seen it, I'm talking about like how downtown look now. Have you seen it in the rough stages? Like, what's your take on the city, how it look now? Like, I think it's more tourist, right? What's your take on it? They got the Gucci store around there.
Yeah, I feel like
Crazy.
definitely, hell yeah. I feel like we definitely getting some new shit in. Like I feel like nigga seeing the Gucci store downtown is actually crazy because we ain't never really like when I was growing up, I ain't really see a lot of that shit in the city at all, for real. So downtown, you see how they got that little middle part where they got like the little mini golf, they got the skating and shit. They really going crazy. So I feel like we building something way better than you feel me?
We definitely on the upgrade.
Yeah, the city is on fire right now. Like we really doing our thing, and I feel like if anything, it's just our time for real.
So is there any new projects you working on that we can expect?
Well, I can't really say, but in a sense, I do got some shit. Like I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, I got some fire. I actually got a project coming up with a couple artists, but I can't say who right now because it's actually in the works, so I can't say who. But just be watching out. Like I told y'all, I might be out of the blue with this shit. Like people might not know me, but I'm telling you, y'all gonna figure it out soon enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that's real shit. Yeah, keep going with this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you want to shout out before we wrap this up?
Hell yeah. Shout out to my boy, cause you know he always here with me. My nigga C, feel me? That one for the camera, you feel me? Real gang shit, you feel me? But nah, shout out to my family, shout out to my dudes, my pops, sisters, cousins, brothers. I can't shout out to everybody, but in a sense, shout out to y'all. Shout out down there, my nigga Boogie. We on the rise right now, my boy, so we got that shit coming. And shout out to Detroit Rap News, man, for having me here, damn near. I know this ain't gonna be the last time you seeing me, cause like you feel me, I'm really here to stay for real, so I feel like I got a lot of shit coming.
I believe them too, man. I believe in them. I believe in you, bro. Real shit, bro. Stay working, man. Stay peaceful, man. This Rap News exclusive.
We out.